Hi guys, and welcome back to the Owl Minds channel and another sit down video. There is a term that I coined, that I created because I've not heard this from anybody else, not from Mel Robbins, Jay Shetty, or the other guy that does the CEO podcast. I can't remember his name right now. And the saying is, make sure you do one thing every single day that makes you feel good, providing it doesn't hurt you, harm you, or anybody else. And I also want to follow on from that saying by now saying this: always set yourself a small goal. Reason being, I have come to love, and I wasn't always like this, but I have come to absolutely love TikTok. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And very shameless plug here. If you do not follow me on TikTok, my Instagram handle is basically like my YouTube, Almine's 2020. I am on there. Oh, I am on there. So back in November, that was where my love for TikTok first came into being. I don't know. And it was because there was a lot of content being pumped out about the presidential election in America, and Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, and who people should vote for and why they're doing this and blah 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 blah. Anyway, so once that was all done and Trump was voted into power, I then started to now get my algorithm started to change, and it was showing me much more fun stuff about TikTok. And I thought, yeah, I can get on board with this. And I thought, is there a space for me on TikTok for my little do that I do? And the answer was yeah, there is. And slight segue, slight side note here, there is space for you on the internet with whatever it is that you want to do. Whether it be something very intellectual or very stupid, even the stupid things, there is something for you on the internet. I hate to say it, but there is something for everyone. So I said to myself, okay, let me set myself a little challenge, a little goal here, a little small, teeny, incy goal, which is for TikTok. At the time, I had like 60s, I can't remember, 60 something followers. I was hardly ever on there. And I thought, if I post consistently, and if I post, let's say, a couple of times a day, and this is to factor in, how often I work, the days that I have off, I was realistic with it. I want to try and achieve 100 by the end of December. And then I thought, you know what, with my YouTube, I've been hovering at 350 for such a long time. Again, because I just wasn't consistent. I wasn't posting that often. Let's see if we can at least get to 400 by the end of the year. Now, don't sit there and cuss me, because everybody starts somewhere, and there are micro influencers out there, and I'm not even a micro influencer. Truth be told, I'm an invisible influencer because I have a minute amount of people that support and follow this channel. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. So I posted, I uploaded, I didn't find it stressful because I was putting out content that I genuinely enjoyed and that I could talk about and what have you. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls at the front, I am very pleased to announce that I hit my goal on one of the platforms. So with YouTube, I was able to hit my goal. And with TikTok, I don't know what it is. By the time you watch this video, I've probably gone over it. But I went over my 100 followers on TikTok. And it just got me thinking, how important it is to set yourself realistic small goals. Because when you do things like that, it motivates you, it encourages you, it gives you that determination, and it gives you that discipline to keep on going. And it also says to yourself, well, do you remember when you achieved that? So you were able to achieve that. So what makes you think you can't achieve this? Just try it. What's the worst that's going to happen? You'll learn from it. Strategize. I can never say that word. Reroute yourself and do it again this way. So I'm just sharing it with you guys. Set yourself a small, realistic win, something that you that you can do within, where you are in your life, how you work, family life, be realistic with it. Don't say something like, oh, I don't know, by the end of January, I want to travel to Mars. Like, come on, like, be realistic. If it's something like, I don't know, let's say you're currently taking driving lessons and you want to perfect your 3-point turn by the end of the month, and you achieve it, that's a small win. If you want to be able to do a plank, hold a plank for a whole 60 seconds and you can only do it for 30, and you're practicing your core exercises and you're able to do it, again, that is a small win. Don't knock small wins. Having a big win, fantastic, amazing. And I'm not saying, that you can't achieve that. But for the majority of us, it's the small wins that we're able to achieve first of all before the big wins. And you don't need to tell anybody about what your goal is. Keep it to yourself, because what you tend to find is that people will try and make you feel stupid. People will try and make you feel less than and say, oh, that's it. That's all you want to achieve. Yes, Michelle, that's all I want to achieve. Sorry if your name is Michelle. That's the first name that came into my head. So this video is just basically to say to you, set yourself a small goal and achieve a small win, because trust me, it does help you to be more motivated, encouraged, and determined and disciplined to achieve more things that you want for yourself and even bigger things that you want for your life. So, as always, guys, I hope that you understood the video, you enjoyed it. Take care, and I will most definitely see you in the next one. Bye bye.